Please be seated. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Southern Maine Community College's 72nd commencement. My name is Joe Cassidy. I'm the president of SMCC, and I could not be happier to be with you on this joyous occasion. Today, we celebrate a new beginning as you, our graduates, advance your careers or continue your education following your success at SMCC. You are a distinguished group. Be proud of your accomplishments as we are proud of you, and continue to invest in your future. Please stand now for the national anthem. Where is the flag? Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please join me in thanking Mary Ellen Sharp for that wonderful rendition of our national anthem. And for the outstanding processional that we just heard, please acknowledge with me the Maine Public Safety Pipe and Drum Corps. While we are here for the graduates today, and before I introduce the stage party, I would be remiss if I did not mention one other group of people. Abraham Lincoln once said, "All that I am or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother." Happy Mother's Day to all of you in the stands who are mothers. I will certainly be calling Mrs. Cassidy after the ceremony to talk with her. If your mom's not here today, call her, for goodness sakes. It's my honor to introduce the platform party. Each member of the platform party will stand as she or he is introduced. Please hold your applause until all members of the party have been introduced. First, Ms. Julie Chase, Interim Dean of Business and Community Partnerships. Mr. James Witten, Dean of the Mid-Coast Campus and Workforce Development. Ms. Lilith Danielin, All Maine Academic Team. Mr. Robert Coombs, Dean of Finance. Ms. Dawn Babb, All Maine Academic Team. Ms. Tiffany Bentley, Dean of Students. Mr. William Shabbat, Distinguished Service Dean of Student Award recipient. Mr. Timothy Dunn, Dean of Information Technology and Chief Information Officer. Ms. Dorcas Nagalima, Student of the Year and President Award recipient, and very popular. Ms. Barb Connor, Dean of Student Services and Enrollment. Dr. Paul Charpentier, Interim Dean of Academic Affairs, Professor Maureen LaSalle, President of the Faculty Senate, Mr. David Dagler, President of the Maine Community College System, Ms. Alyssa Turnbull, our distinguished keynote speaker today, Ms. Nikki Fowley, student member of the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees, Ms. Leah Parrish, President of the Student Senate, and finally, Professor Norma Willis, member of the Southern Maine Community College Foundation Board. Welcome. Thank you all. Our sign language interpreters this afternoon are Ms. Lisa Major and Ms. Alyssa Gagnon of the Certified Interpreting Association. Today's faculty marshals are Professor Norma Willis, Professor Mark Ruscher, Professor Tom Richardson, Professor Cheryl Rich, and Professor Stephen Willis. I want to extend a personal thank you to the outstanding faculty and staff at SMCC. This is my first year at this college, and you have made my family and I feel very welcome. We thank you for that. At this time, I would ask Ms. Nikki Fowley, member of the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees, to deliver greetings.
Hello, my name is Nikki Fowley. I am the student member of the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees. On behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Trustees, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you in the 2019 graduating class. This is a time where you and your family should be proud of all the hard work and dedication that it took for all you have accomplished. This degree and certificate shows the knowledge and skills that you have learned throughout your time here. We should all take a second to thank the dedicated staff and faculty that have helped us all reach our goals. It is my honor to be here and wish you all the best of luck in your futures. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Nikki. I would next like to ask Leah Parrish, President of the Student Senate, representing SMCC's 6,000 students, to join us to offer greetings.
Hello, my name is Leah Parrish. I am the Student Senate President here at Southern Maine Community College, and I would like to start off with a very hearty congratulations to everyone here. I'm proud to be here, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to address you all. These are my peers, and through the last few years, we have grown dramatically together, whether we knew it or not at the time. While we are here to celebrate the work we have done together, I would like to offer us all a comforting reminder about the valuable nature of education. Graduation is not about your future employer. Graduation should be a celebration of extreme skill building, time management, commitment, and teamwork. You got up every day for years, were kind to the people who taught you the skills that you needed to learn for the sake of personal progress, and look at you now. Our college is extremely diverse. I do not pretend to know all the faces here, although I wish I did. We all overcame very real hurdles to stand here today, so while this crowd of loving faces may stand to celebrate you all today, I want my fellow classmates to celebrate themselves. You have done so much here, only so you can do so much more. You have completed your work here to expand your abilities for work you will do in the future. Remember that you are not just a tool, just a worker, just a means to an end for any boss in your future. You're a person. Take these skills and forge the world that you want to live in through them. I am envisioning a beautiful world ahead of us, full of educated and motivated people who are willing to work for the futures that they believe in. Everyone here did that so far. You carved out the last few years in a way you believed would bring you success, and one way or another, finished strong. You are a success. Please don't let the technicalities of life tear you away from the purpose you have defined for yourself. You are here because you are strong, smart, and capable. You went through this hard work not only so you can be an excellent employee, but so that you could be a better and stronger person who creates a more cohesive and connected world to live in for yourself, your friends, your family, and all the world. With all the passion in my bones, congratulations to the class of 2019.
Thank you, Leah. Next, I would ask Professor Maureen LaSalle, President of the Faculty Senate at SMCC, to come to the podium to provide greetings.
Thank you, President Cassidy. Good afternoon, graduates, family and friends, honored guests, administration, faculty, and staff. It is truly my honor and privilege to speak on behalf of the faculty of Southern Maine Community College on this special day. I read a funny quote about teaching. It said, "Teaching is a walk in the park if that park is Jurassic Park." And sometimes that is how it might feel to us. Every semester we prepare for the new class. We look at the roster to see who's attending. We think about the class dynamics. We think about assignments and group work and all that goes into making you interested in what we have to say. We see you on the first day you step into our classrooms, those nervous glances, the silence in the room as you wonder, what's my teacher going to be like? How am I going to fit in? Will I like these people around me, and will they like me? And look at you now, the graduates sitting in front of us who have changed so much in their time at SMCC. You have pushed every barrier out of the way, being financially strapped, working 2 jobs with a full course load, taking care of elderly or sick family members, or being a single parent. Your resiliency is astounding. Every single person in this arena is celebrating your success today. As faculty, we have the best job. We watch your transformation happen. You share your potential, and you allow us to help you achieve it. You challenge us in the classroom with your ideas and your questions, and you make us better. You are memorable, and you matter to us. We have built relationships with you in the classroom that last so much longer than a semester. Southern Maine Community College is a community of learning. You may think that you learned a lot from us, but we learned just as much from you. Thank you for allowing us to share your journey. Don't forget us. Stop in and visit. Tell us what you are up to. Continue to share your successes, and from the entire faculty at Southern Maine Community College, congratulations. We are so very proud of you.
Thank you, Maureen. Maureen is an outstanding example of a truly outstanding faculty. It's my pleasure to work with you all on a regular basis, so thank you for all you do. Next, Ms. Norma Willis will join us as a member of the Southern Maine Community College Foundation to deliver greetings of that board.
On behalf of the Southern Maine Community College Foundation, it is my great honor to offer congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2019. Today, we celebrate you. We celebrate your hard work. We celebrate your diligence. We celebrate your next steps. Your future holds new careers or transfers to other colleges and universities. Grand adventures await you. I ask you to take a moment in the weeks to come to look at all that you have accomplished while you are a student at Southern Maine Community College. Within and beyond the classroom, you have forged new friendships, connected with future employers, learned skills that will carry you through life. A lot of hard work and sacrifice has brought you to this room. Because of that, more opportunities will arise for you than ever before. Carry all that knowledge, skills, and connections with you wherever your path leads. We, the Southern Maine Community College Foundation, along with your family and friends, applaud the work you have done and the successes you have accomplished. We are proud of you and look forward to hearing about your next steps. Today, you become a member of the Southern Maine Community College alumni. Continue to carry your pride for Southern Maine Community College in the years to come. We know you will wear it well. Congratulations to all of you from the Southern Maine Community College Foundation.
Thank you, Norma. Now it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our commencement speaker, Ms. Alyssa Turnbull. Alyssa Turnbull has overcome challenges to achieve personal and career success and now works as a research and development technician at Yodel North America, a leading manufacturer of cast iron wood and gas stoves here in Maine. When Ms. Turnbull was studying welding in high school, she had to overcome a learning disorder while also not heeding the advice of people who told her there was no future for her in welding, even though she had a passion for it. Ms. Turnbull was determined and told people that she would succeed and even buy her own home by the age of 25. She went to work as a welder at Yodel while still in high school and later came to SMCC, where she earned a pre-engineering degree to further her career prospects. She is now working toward a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering at the University of Southern Maine while continuing to work at Yodel. Not only has Ms. Turnbull advanced her career at Yodel, she ended up buying her home at age 24 years old and is married and has no college debt. Pretty impressive. My general message to people is to be true to yourself, she said. If you know who you are and where you want to be, you'll make it there if you stick to your core beliefs and values. Please welcome Alyssa Turnbull.
Ooh. Hi, everybody. My name is Alyssa Turnbull. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for sharing your time with me. I know this is a big deal for a lot of you guys, so congratulations. You guys made it. This is a big deal. So whether this is it for you or whether you have more schooling, enjoy today. This is a really huge accomplishment. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. I hope that it might give you some hope or a little bit of inspiration on your journeys to come. I graduated from SMCC 2 years ago, and I can tell you that I was never more excited to hold a piece of paper in my entire life. Graduating college wasn't something that I thought I'd ever accomplish, and for a really long time it wasn't even on my to-do list. And I can't say it was always easy, and I can say there were times where I was ready to give up. But I'm no stranger to hard work, and I am no stranger to feeling like I was trying to accomplish something that was impossible. I am no stranger to climbing the ladder to success even though you can't see the top. From a very young age, I knew that I learned differently from most people. Where most people were content to listen to a teacher, I could never quite concentrate. And even when I was concentrating, I couldn't always intake the information that I was being given. I couldn't focus on one thing if there was too much noise, or, if I found something really, really boring. I simply couldn't hold my focus. All of these symptoms and more would eventually manifest and lead to a diagnosis while I was only in second grade. I had an auditory learning processing disorder. This simply means that I can't always process what's being said to me, particularly if I'm stressed, super excited, or if there's just too much background noise. As a child and into my high school years, this would make me feel like even though someone was speaking the only language I'd ever known, I wasn't able to translate it into something that I could understand. I felt isolated, and in the worst times, I felt like I had no way to communicate. For most people with any kind of learning disorder, this made conventional school very hard for me. I always felt like I was 2 steps behind, and eventually this led to me losing belief in myself. School isn't hard, I would tell myself. Just look at all these people around you who understand, and then there's just you. Eventually, my grades started to slip, and even worse, I stopped caring. My father realized what was happening and kept telling me, try trade school. Maybe you just need to find something that you love. After a particularly bad semester, I decided that anything had to be better than this. And I decided to go visit a few classes at the nearby trade school. This is where I came across one of the great loves of my life, welding. It's not what anybody thought I was gonna say, least of all myself, if I'm being perfectly honest. Some people were behind me 100% of the way, but most people gave me the same speech. You're throwing your future away. You're a smart girl, you just don't try hard enough. The story had suddenly changed from a few weeks ago. If you don't get your grades up, you're not gonna graduate with your class, to, oh no, not welding. Luckily for me, I've never been one to listen to what other people's thought about my passion, so I started welding. Steve Jobs once said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living somebody else's life. This rings true for every person, whether they know it or not. A lot of us have been raised in a world where we are constantly comparing ourselves to people we see on TV or in magazines. So when you decide that kind of life isn't for you, it tends to ruffle some feathers. It can upset people to hear that you don't necessarily want to live the American dream. Maybe your dream is different, or maybe you want to make it to your dream in an unconventional way. Some people will tell you it will take longer, and some people will tell you it's a mistake, and you will meet some people who will straight up tell you that your dreams are wrong. When things like this happen, you only need to remember one thing. Those people don't know you like you know you. They don't know your ambition. They don't know your drive. Only you do. Only you know how far you are willing to go to make it to the goals you set for yourself. My only suggestion is to make attainable goals, or at the very least, an attainable timeline. Don't live your life trying to make others happy. Set your goals and set them with yourself in mind. I ended up graduating high school with honors, and I found my first job before I even left. Shout out to Yodel. And for a while, I found myself striving to prove others wrong. Not only is welding a great job, a hands-on job, a dirty job, it's a job I was willing to bet my future on. I would tell people, I'll buy a house by the time I'm 24, or 25. You just wait and see. I'd also tell people I didn't need college yet, but when I did, I'd pay for it out of pocket. My job, my profession, would be my backbone. I was a young female welder. We were very rare. We aren't so much anymore, and I'm very grateful to see that change. 25 years seems young to a lot of people. Too young to own a home, too young to be self-sufficient. It might seem that way, but being young didn't stop me from buying my first house with my then boyfriend, now husband, when we were 24. You know, spoiler alert. Being young also didn't stop me from understanding the worth of a hard day's work, or how far a dollar could stretch if you really needed it to. It also didn't stop me from eventually enrolling in college while I worked full-time. If anything, being young spurred me into it. Do it. What's the worst that could happen? You might fail, sure, but if you never try, you'll never know. And what's the worst that could happen was my motto for a very long time. I enrolled at SMCC after 4 years out of high school, and only after I'd found another goal I wanted to reach, or more correctly, and honestly, my boyfriend sat me down and told me it was time to follow my dreams, and that we'd always find a way. By this time, I wasn't trying to prove anything to anybody anymore. I had proven to myself that I knew what my choices were, and that they were right for me. And I had finally figured out what my next step should be. So I decided I wanted to attain my bachelor's in mechanical engineering. I didn't have a ton of money and I didn't have a ton of time, but I wanted to be able to give my family the life I felt they deserved. And I won't say it easy, because it definitely was not. It was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I worked anywhere from 40 to 60 hours a week. I spent every free second ripping down drywall and replacing tiles. And somehow along the way, I also found myself on the board of Society for Manufacturing Engineers main chapter, all while still maintaining a weekly visit. Woo! All while still maintaining a weekly visit with my family. It did not take me 2 years to get my associate's degree. It ended up taking me 4. Yeah. You know, and I had to fight for it. I had to really want it. And luckily, I was at a school that was used to dealing with those kinds of students. SMCC is full of non-traditional students. We've made our home here while trying to be fiscally responsible and still reaching for our own personal stars. When I'd started going to college, my original goal had been get my 2-year degrees in 2 years. Doesn't seem too crazy. But looking back, I honestly don't know how I ever thought that was possible for me. It didn't work. I'll be honest, I failed some classes. I had to withdraw from some too. And after a semester or two, I realized that my goal was attainable, but my timeline was not. I was losing touch with my family and friends. I barely slept, and I knew I needed to slow down so I could enjoy my life, because it was still happening, with or without me. In conclusion, there are only a few things I can really tell you from living this crazy life of mine. Dream big, but plan bigger. Don't just plan to succeed. Be ready for the pitfalls of life. Don't be discouraged when something does not go your way, or you come up against something that you hadn't been expecting. That's what life is all about. Learning how to deal with the unplanned, the unexpected, and sometimes, frankly, the unwanted curveball. Give yourself the time, nurture yourself along the way, make time for things that make you happy, and most importantly, know your own limits and respect them whenever possible. Finally, going off a little bit of the script here, so I want to wish all the moms out there a very happy Mother's Day. Yeah. Yay, moms! Thank you so much for having me, and again, congratulations to all of you. This is really huge.
What a wonderful message. Alyssa, when I think about perseverance and hard work, you personify those, and I know many of our graduates do. That is, among the keys to success in life, and they're not complicated, they're just hard. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like to present you with this small token of our appreciation for you doing the speech today. This is a cribbage board that is the Spring Point Lighthouse, and you'll find your name is emblazoned on the side. So thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There are 1,096 students in this year's graduating class at SMCC. Woo. Making this among the largest graduating classes in SMCC's 73-year history. We will award 1,126 degrees and certificates this academic year. Yeah. Our graduates come from 15 of the 16 counties in Maine. They also come from the 5 New England states of Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. Yeah, Vermont in the house. As well as Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Louisiana, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, Ohio, South Carolina, Texas, and Virginia. In addition to all of that, our graduates come from 28 countries from outside of the United States, those being Albania, Angola, Armenia, Brazil, Bulgaria, Burundi, Canada, China, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Finland, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Iraq, Ireland, Korea, Panama, Peru, Papua New Guinea, Rwanda, Somalia, Sudan, Turkey, Turkmenistan, and Vietnam. Wow. The state of Maine needs you, and I'm so pleased that we've got such a wide and broad representation of the entire global community here at our graduation. From SMCC, our graduates are continuing their education at the University of Southern Maine, the University of Maine, the University of New England, and other institutions across the state of Maine, as well as other private and public institutions, including Bentley, Mount Holyoke, Smith, and others. They're going to work for hospitals and medical facilities, law enforcement agencies, manufacturing companies, restaurants, creative agencies, and numerous other companies and organizations across Maine and beyond. The graduates are a distinguished class with an average grade point average of 3.13. Very impressive. 17 of our graduates earned a perfect 4.0 GPA, and 44 of them had a GPA of 3.95 or higher. The average age of our SMCC graduates today is 27 years old. The youngest is 18 years old, the oldest is 69. We know that 66 of this year's SMCC graduates have previously earned bachelor's degrees and 5 hold master's degrees. Many of our graduating students deserve acknowledgement for their extraordinary accomplishments. More than 10% of our graduates, 116 of them in all, are members of the International Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa. So let's meet a couple of examples of this phenomenal student body. Join me in welcoming first the SMCC Student of the Year, Ms. Dorcas Galemia. Please join me. Help me, how do I say it? The Student of the Year President's Awardee is given to a student who personifies the mission of Southern Maine Community College. The recipient must have a high level of academic achievement and make significant contributions to campus life and service to the community, and demonstrated leadership and potential for future success. This year, the Student of the Year goes to Dorcas Galemia.
Sure.
Close. Close. Dorcas was born, don't you go away yet, in the Democratic Republic of Congo during the Civil War, but grew up in South Africa. At 17, Dorcas and her family fled growing nationalism and xenophobia, arriving in Portland not long after the killing of Michael Brown. Dorcas followed the story on social media, learning a great deal about America's historic struggle with racism and the importance of educating herself about standing against racial injustice. Dorcas founded the Southern Poverty Law Center student organization on campus and became its president. Dorcas recognized the importance of creating opportunities for the SMCC community to get out from behind their screens and to discuss challenging topics face to face. The value of in-person dialogue was evident in the discussion following the screening of the film 13. Students were exposed to a variety of viewpoints and left the event with more open to new ideas. The Southern Poverty Law Center worked with faculty to plan and moderate a series called Real Talk. The series tackled topics from post-election America, where do we go from here, to gun violence in the aftermath of Parkland. Each was a moderated discussion and provided a structured opportunity for conversations about complex issues. The discussions were sometimes heated, but all voices were heard. Dorcas's efforts filled an urgent need. The series won the SMCC Program of the Year Award, and Dorcas was awarded the SMCC Rising Star Award. In addition to her programmatic work, Dorcas attended Changing Maine for Racial Justice and participates in protests around timely issues. Dorcas has served as a student ambassador, a student senator, a member of the Philosophy Club. She is a graduate of the Emerging Leaders Program, has maintained a very high GPA, and graduates with an associate's degree in liberal studies with a political science concentration. She plans to attend the University of Southern Maine to obtain a bachelor's degree in political science. Her long-term career goal is to be an immigration attorney. So I would like to present to Dorcas a plaque denoting her as the Student of the Year for SMCC. Congratulations, Dorcas. Next, I'll ask Mr. William Shabbat to please come forward. Hang right here with me, Will. The Distinguished Service Dean of Students Award is given to a graduating student who has made a significant contribution to the campus life through involvement and leadership in college governance and student organizations. The Distinguished Service Dean's Students Award this year goes to William Shabbat. Every year, there is one student who seems to be involved in everything. One student who is not only present at the meetings and events of a variety of different student organizations, but is also raising his or her hand to volunteer to make those meetings and events happen. Will Shabbat is clearly that person for the class of 2019. Will is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, the Honor Society for two-year colleges, the Philosophy Club, and an integral member of the Car Club. Will was elected Vice President of the Student Senate, and in that capacity, he has worked on several programs, most notably the Senior Prom, in which students attended a Valentine's dance at a local nursing home. In addition, Will has worked closely with the Mid-Coast Campus Student Senators to revive the Student Senate Constitution to better represent the needs of Mid-Coast students. He is willing to read and learn lengthy governance documents and to go behind the scenes, to do behind-the-scenes work necessary to make changes in governance bylaws and that ensure student government is truly representative and helps the students to succeed. William is a pre-engineering major with a 4.0, and he's from Scarborough. Congratulations, Will. I'd like to present Will with this plaque, denoting that he is the Distinguished Service Award winner for 2019. Congratulations. Well done. If Ms. Lilith Danielan and Dawn Babb would please come forward. You can both stand here. That'd be great. Lilith and Dawn are SMCC's two representatives on the All-Maine academic team. Lilith Danielan was born in Armenia during the military conflict with Azerbaijan, but grew up in Kazakhstan. At 17, Lilith enrolled in Karaganda State University. As a student there, she volunteered as the Asanta OSCE Summit as an interpreter for foreign journalists and was named one of the best speakers in the Model United Nations. In 2012, Lilith came to the United States as a participant in the Work and Travel USA program and ultimately decided to complete her education here. Unaware of the financial and emotional difficulties she would face, she knew only that she had finally arrived where she wanted to be. Her family and her professors gave her the courage to believe in herself. Not only did Lilith graduate in December with a 4.0 in liberal studies, but she also worked as an English language teacher both in Kazakhstan and in Portland. In addition to working in the restaurant industry, Lilith volunteers helping middle school English language learners, perhaps I need some help, with both language and cultural barriers. Lilith considers coming to the United States and her success as a student in a new and different country her most significant endeavor. She plans to attend USM to obtain a bachelor's degree in the social sciences. She hopes one day to work as a photojournalist and a documentary photographer. Dawn Babb is an education major from Limerick, Maine, with a 3.9 GPA. She is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, the Honor Society for two-year colleges, and worked with them to provide programming for Mental Health Awareness Week. She has excelled academically while raising 3 boys of her own. In addition to being actively involved in their activities, she found time to be involved in her community. Not only does she volunteer, but she also teaches children the importance of volunteerism. Dawn worked with local children to accomplish a list of volunteer projects, funded a bottle drive that they held themselves. Dawn led the children in designing posters and letters to advertise the drive. They donated supplies to the toys to the Animal Welfare Society, made busy bags to give to the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital, made placemats for recipients of Meals on Wheels, participated in local playground cleanup day, made cards and visited a nursing home, and made thank you cards for veteran service members in their community. Dawn presented weekly lessons in character. Dawn considers this to be her most significant endeavor. Of her volunteerism, Dawn says, "I have learned that I need to be willing to work for the improvements and programs I want to see in my community. I have learned team building and problem-solving skills, better communication and collaboration skills, to value the opinions of others even when they differ. It has given me the confidence to go outside my comfort zone and step into a leadership role. It has taught me to be more actively involved as a citizen in my community." Dawn plans to attend the University of Southern Maine to obtain a bachelor's degree in education. Her career goal is to be a math teacher or an elementary school teacher with a concentration in math. Please join me in congratulating Lilith and Dawn. Congratulations. Very impressive. Thank you. You can see all of the awardees today are phenomenal examples of our student body. There are many more stories, so today after the ceremony, make sure you talk to some of the fine young graduates and not so young graduates. Now I invite Interim Academic Dean Paul Charpentier to join me at the podium.
And now, the moment for which you have been waiting. Will the candidates for certificates and degrees please stand? Yep, that's you guys. Mr. President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Southern Maine Community College, I am pleased to present the candidates for certificates and the following degrees: Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Science, and Associate in Arts.
Under the authority vested in me by the trustees of the Maine Community College system, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate certificate, Associate in Applied Science degree, Associate in Science degree, or Associate in Arts degree, with all of the rights, honors, privileges, opportunities, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates, will you please move your tassels to the left? Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the marshals and department chairs please escort the graduates to the podium? Chair Meredith Como and the graduates of Architectural and Engineering Design, Marine Design.
Sophia Cooper. Hannah J. Brimijan, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Megan L. Brown, High Honors, highest GPA in program. Mike Ellis. Owen A. Kellnoffer. Andy Tao. Leon L. Hom, Honors.
Chair Ruth Morrison and the graduates of Automotive Technology.
Junior Nugu. Zach Skillings. Jackson Manter.
Chair Thomas Richardson and Professor Catherine Stannard with the graduates of Behavioral Health and Human Services.
Samantha Roberts, High Honors, highest GPA in program, Phi Theta Kappa. Kimberly A. Sanborn. Sarah Langoya. Aisha Mohammed Ibrahim. Asha Muhammad. Stephanie M. Arbaiza. Shannon Chisholm. Amy Ruth Courier. Melissa L. Geisinger. Kaylin Nadine Karina. Kendall B. Schuckman. Tanika A. Newell, Phi Theta Kappa. Martin D. Altieri. John P. Rogers. Samantha Clinton.
Chair Daniel Moore and the graduates of Biotechnology and Marine Science.
Christopher
Aniapam. Zainab Miguel. Tyler Hensley.
Chair Mark Rusher and the graduates of Business Administration.
Olenka Rawlis. Jennifer Hagan. Edith Bucknell. Casey Wentworth. Elena M. Dixon. Krista R. Hodson. Ethan Sawyer Raymond. Matthew J. Kenna. Jacoby M. Burpee. Anderson Kavutsi. Emily J. Hogan. Devin Butler. Justin T. Lehman. Renee C. Outstanding Business Student Award, Business Club Outstanding Member. Hello. Daniela Mawiki. Stephen M. Roy. Cheyenne Wade Roberts. Joshua W. Lavelle. Savoria J. Taylor. E. J. McKenna. Michael J. Stevens, Jr. Hanson Shaw Casey. Lily K. Denham. Thomas E. Berry. David R. Parker, Outstanding Sport Management Student Award. Rafaela Morabito. Errol Bizabu. Karina Thatan Najin. Adriana E. Merrill. Saif Hashim. Nick Weed. Matus Voltoni, High Honors Outstanding Business Student. Jessica I. Gilbert. Bennett Brooks. Chase A. Smith. Christopher Ozone. David A. Hash. Randy D. Libby. Tyler J. Wilson. Balak S. Patel. Mahdi Barkad. Hossein A. Mohammed. Francois Namaroni. Dijon Reese William Mutu. Michael Paul Costello. Natalie Katambo Kapade. Georgianis Gabri Michael. Here we go. Elizabeth Galamalamu. Jessica Okafo. Joelle McCoby. Josephine M. Katatula. Jomima Yawi Masungo. Christy B. Lamaboli.
Chair Norma Willis and the graduates of Cardiovascular Technology, Health Sciences, and Surgical Technology.
I have with me today Lisa Dietrich, our new Department Chair of Cardiovascular Technology, and she'll be announcing the names for cardiovascular technology students.
Joel Asid. Omid Rohani. Kyle Horgan. Jenna Lene Plourde. Samantha H. Robinson. Heather A. Kitchen. Tiffany L. Bradshaw. Zachary Joseph Chasen.
Yep. And now for the graduates of Health Sciences, Jamie B. Bailey.
Hillary A. Nash. Emily B. Harris. Emily Sarah Duran. Jeannie M. Chute. Katrina L. Casey. Brandy Nicolette Casey. Brandy Blackman. Kali Philbot. Nicole Lynn Corcoran Allen. Laura E. Jerry. Mikkel C. Tupper. Thank you. Noah W. Sawtell. Nico F. Torres. Stacy A. Botter. Julie Kambali. Leon M. Huskovich. Chala Etapa Tekalu.
And may I introduce our surgical technology graduate, Caitlin Walton. Congratulations.
Chair Kate Seibel and the graduates of Communications and New Media.
Bodie T. Willett, Phi Theta Kappa. Jason Smith. Robert A. Moore, High Honors, the Randy Visser Video Production Award. Catherine D. Collier, Outstanding Video Producer. Alicia A. Pearl. Jennifer N. Smalley, Phi Theta Kappa. Shukri M. Adan, Phi Theta Kappa. Jacob M. Lawrence, Honors, the Don Woodward New Media Award, Phi Theta Kappa. Delana M. Sweat. Zachary C. Farmer. Jessica L. Libby, High Honors, Outstanding Designer, Phi Theta Kappa. Hillary A. Blake, Outstanding Illustrator. Kelly J. Cobb. Samantha E. Godell. Hayden Lloyd Bowerman. Caitlin Victoria McLeod. Serena Rose Edith McMaster. Atencio T. Martin. And this is Daniel L. Franciscus, Composite Science.
Professor Ann Applin and the graduates of Computer Science.
Cody S. Snow, High Honors, highest GPA in program. Joshua C. Turner, High Honors. Daniel J. Duty. Tristan H. Siley. Silly, I'm sorry.
Co-chair Glenn Hussey and the graduates of Computer Technology and Information Technology.
Bilal Faizi. Richard R. Turquette. Amanda Ray Jensen. Stephen Thomas Doobie. Thomas E. Harvey, Jr. High Honors, highest GPA in program. Joseph M. McLeod. Jeremy Rhodes. Pellegrino L. Venusto. Salah Muzin. Ahmed Khalil.
Co-chair Wendy Plord and the graduates of Cybersecurity.
Sergio Davila. Nathan Austin. Naya Jeruowitz. Samuel Livingston, High Honors, highest GPA in program. Freddie Congola, Phi Theta Kappa, High Honors. Ali Asamaraya, Honors. Second degree, Amanda Jensen.
Chair David Eng and the graduates of Construction Technology and Heavy Equipment Operations.
Nathan G. Schmidt. Christopher Burek. And Didier Robard.
Chair Thomas Joyce and the graduates of Criminal Justice.
Amanda Jean Hogg. Caitlin Tucker. Mark J. Yankowski. Catherine M. Burton. Orlando A. Simmons. Patrick L. Duddy. Hiba Abdi. Elena M. Betts. Benjamin Philbrook. Paul David Dubé. Adam L. Capone. Dylan C. Foster. Luke Andrew Richardson. Sydney P. Lathrop, high honors, highest GPA in the program. Nathan Russell. Maggie A. Schofield, Honors Determination Award, Phi Theta Kappa. Michelle Stacy. Bernadette Blaze. Sarah Annette Guimond.
Chair Maureen LaSalle and Professor Anthony Poulin and the graduates of Culinary Arts.
James J. LeBlanc, high honors, highest GPA in program. Nolan A. Abrams. Melissa L. McDonald. Hugo Santos. Faye J. Silverman, high honors, highest GPA in the program, Phi Theta Kappa. Richard E. Sheldon, Outstanding Culinary Arts Student Award. Dakota Hunter Diorio. Callista M. P. Howard. Come here. Rebecca A. Cassidy. Nancy E. McLean, Phi Theta Kappa. Roger Strout.
Chair Maureen LaSalle and the graduates of Hospitality Management.
Madison Roy. Christy L. Flanders. Kristen Perney.
Professor Mary Jo O'Connor and the graduates of Education.
Alexander C. Dupris. Sherry A. Bell, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Yay. Whoops, you left your hat. Lauren T. Dusty. Yay. Emily A. Emerson, Phi Theta Kappa. Good girl, I'm going to miss you too. Burhan Erdem. Oh. Dabrika Sims. Yay. Sarah C. Whitney. Thomas L. Leftley. Get it right? Brianna S. Wheaton Connors. Brittany M. Barrett. Alexandra Renqua. Phi Theta Kappa and high honors. Yay. Did I screw it up? I'm sorry. Haley K. Fournier, honors. I love your hair. Oh, I miss you too, honey. And Dawn Babb, Phi Theta Kappa. Yay. So proud of you.
Professor Margaret Frigard and the graduates of early childhood education.
Eliza Bridget Kuntz, Phi Theta Kappa. Sabrina Hahn, Phi Theta Kappa. Mackenzie Gonzalez. Brianna Guptill, Early Childhood Education Student of the Year Award. Hannah Wilhelm. Samantha G. Brandy E. Emerson. Jessica Sinclair, high honors. Jessica Dea Shemaye. Naomi DeBias. Taylor Samantha Hills. Hannah Margaret Lehman. Evelyn Kanku. Megan M. O'Leary. Andrea J. Holman. Andrea L. Diedrich. Renee M. Smaha, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Nargis Hassanzada. Jocelyn Emmons. Zoe A. Warren. Nina M.T. Candelmo. Faith D. Duquette. Sierra Leon Prue, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Lillian K. Mosley, high honors. Hannah Thauer, honors.
Chair Adam Tambone and the graduates of Electrical Engineering Technologies and Pre-Engineering.
Colby P. Clifford. Cooper Smith Mowry. Samantha Grace Gowan. Callan M. Tarian. Bailey C. Ron. Max Saleh. Cole Leo Parker. Andrew T. Napoli. Jonathan Lepica. Stephen Borrell. James A. Blue. Joe Doney and Nina Hasway. Dika Mohammed Jama. William M. Shabbat. High honors, highest GPA in program, Phi Theta Kappa.
Chair Steve Willis and the graduates of Fire Science Technology.
Nicole St. Germain, honors, Fire Science Above and Beyond Award, Phi Theta Kappa. Mitchell Errolson. Josh Lindgren. Nolan Dolecki, Fire Science Mission Model Award. Samuel David Velasquez Savada. Nicholas Holman. James Ladaway. Austin W. Gayton, Fire Science Persistence Award. Lisa Eichel. Brody Burke, honors, Fire Science Student Development Award. Liam Hackett, high honors, Fire Science Professionalism Award, highest GPA in the program. Thomas Skatine. Thomas Duravage. Connor Perkins. Josiah Stewart. Nathan J.G. Cummins. Mac Truck.
Chair Craig Carney and the graduates of Heating and Air Conditioning, Refrigeration, and Plumbing.
Evan Valachi. Aaron Dickinson. Nick Sanfilippo. Alex LaFerrier. Darren Ryder. Christian Nessler. Arnaud Nyong Koru. Josh Goodrich.
Chair Cheryl Rich and the graduates of Horticulture.
Corey James Hodges. Zachary J. A. Keniston, Determination Award. Matthew P. Dyer. Amy D. Schaller, High Honors, Outstanding Horticulture Student Award. Hillary A. Long. Haley Sarah Parsons, honors program graduate. Danielle Perry. William Quinn. Nicole M. Blackstone, high honors, highest GPA in the program, and she wrote in Cheryl's favorite student.
Chair Rich Petrie, and the graduates of Liberal Studies.
Suzanne Ali, Bana Al-Halfi, Sraning Sola, Fatuma Barkad. How do you pronounce your last name? Fartun Ma'au. Brianna S. Wheaton Connors. Jumana Al-Halfi. Akil Muhayyaldin. Zainab Al-Jalal. Zachary James Guillot. Jean Minar Zulu. Caitlin Naomi Gora. Alexandra Marneau. Madison V. Vance. Richard B. Baer. David Rogers. Ty Lee. Stephanie Maggioroni. Yahya K. Gadsden Dunn. Faiza Mitema. Marian Mukhtar. Deborah Bofongo. Lena K. Kalanga. Let's wait a minute. Elizabeth McIntyre. Caitlin M. Edwards. Mariah McKenzie. Brianna O. Hilton Weatherby. Mahar? Rebecca K. Mahar. Colleen J. Gray. Amy M. Campbell. Alexander Curtis. Taylor M. Johnson. Jack R. McGrath. Connor P. Hood. Miranda A. Bow. Grace S. Rigney. Jamie N. Grimard. Plosick? Tara R. Plosick. Anna C. Maroney. Madison L. McFarland, honors. Faith Michelle Miskin. Hernan S. Alvarez. Michael D. Simons. Avery H. Page. Maximilian C. Solunek. Miriam Dussault. Eric C. Dang, honors. Iman Inan. Nicole L. Corcoran Allen. Kristen Thompson, honors. Jessica C. Gibson, Phi Theta Kappa. Nicole L. Powers, high honors. Dawn Millay. William Lancaster. Anastasia Thompson. Emily K. Denbo. Samuel M. Morse. Brianna L. Parland. Fiona M. Mason, Phi Theta Kappa. Elizabeth Porter. Isabel L. Drehobel. Brittany Page Perot. Emma J. Sheehan, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Rudolph P. Peltzer.
Congratulations.
Aziza Dafili.
Yes.
Catherine R. Preston, honors. Jessica L. Emmert, high honors. Dana R. Kitchen, high honors. Isaiah Jamal B. Gava. Robert U. Keith. Dorcas Ingalema. Lots of honors. Ian Rickson. Alexander Mansfield. Sovataro Kong, high honors. Alina A. Podgurski. Suvan Jumia. Estime Botenga. Ashton Alfeda. Skylar G. Hawthorne. You want it back? You can have it back. William C. Sutton.
Co-chairs
share.
Nina Huntington and Patricia Buchanan, and the graduates of Medical Assisting.
Woo! Allie Lynn Harris.
Mary Beth Terenzi.
Shannon M. Tenney.
Alexa Nicole Young, Phi Theta Kappa.
Brianna Stilkey.
Ashley R. Page.
Leah M. Talbot.
What is it again? Kiana Oliver Kiki.
Carrie M. Newcomb. At last.
Shaylin M. Pierce.
Cassandra M. Gray.
Marissa E. Meserve, Phi Beta Kappa.
Jasmine A. Smith.
Alyssa M. Nielsen.
Caitlin A. Borg.
Nicole M. Frazier.
Caddy Mariba.
Shema Jawali.
Marina Sito.
Grace Danielle Unpati. Nadine Tumakun.
Chair Michael Nostrovicki and the graduates of nursing.
Valerie Flanagan. Monica Bartel Biswell. Mariah W. Negley. Malika Kote. Amanda Lynn Sawyer. Blake A. Parker. Michaela Lorenzo. Sarah E. Murphy, Phi Theta Kappa. Jessica A. Bouchard. Andrea K. Garish. Congratulations. Carrie L. Lugiano. Ashley N. Dunn. Ariel De La Handres, Clinical Excellence in Nursing Award. Jennifer L. Grant. Courtney Shea. Kimberly D. Cummings, Honors Phi Theta Kappa. Anthony M. Anzalone.
Chair Deborah Brooks and the graduates of Nutrition and Dietetics and Dietetic Technology.
Marie Whitholm. Chloe M. Hollowell. Jessica D. Maciso. Jennifer L. Jubinski, Honors Phi Theta Kappa. Faye J. Silverman, High Honors, Outstanding Nutrition and Dietetics Student Award, highest GPA in the program, Phi Theta Kappa. Caitlin Lagasse. Lena Azama, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Sarah J. Padalano, Phi Theta Kappa. Sean Fenelon. Congratulations. Christina M. Matsikas. Daniel John Kovacs. High Honors, Outstanding Dietetic Technology Student Award, highest GPA in program, Phi Theta Kappa.
Chair Eric Wellman and the graduates of paramedicine.
Maine Community College trustee, Nikki Fowley. Liz Gagnon. High honors and highest GPA in program. Jordan Stewart. Christine Hilton. Benjamin N. Hillikos. Connor J. Boucher. Mason Campbell, United States Marine Corps. Zachary Silva. Austin McKerney, high honors. Jeffrey E. Hammersmith, honors, United States Army. Jared Allen Collins. Carol Dennison.
Chair John Bolduck and the graduates of Precision Meat, Machining, and Manufacturing.
Joseph W. Beagle. William J. Martell. John T. Gordon. Ryan N. Cludia. Baxter G. Nichols. Mitchell Boria. Riley M. Sawyer. Zachary T. Gordon.
Chair Louise Willette and the graduates of Radiography.
Sophia Rose Zidao, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Isabella Gabrielle Duncan. Megan Ashley Waters, honors. Mariah K. Jameson, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Oh boy, okay. Emily F. Keene, she is receiving 2 degrees today, one in radiography and one in business administration. Tessa C. Newcomb. Carly E. Bell. Amber J. Simpson, honors. Allison A. Wilcox, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Lindsay M. Loram. Dale A. Wilbur, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Earl R. Coffey. Monica R. Salamoni, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Rhiannon B. Waterman. Heather J. Bruce. Craig Welke, high honors. No. Landry Inahazawe. And Catherine Rebecca Jones, high honors, highest GPA in the program.
Chair Heather Higgins and the graduates of respiratory therapy.
Come on up, Charlie. Yep. Charles Athanasian. Kristen L. Noyes, Lambda Beta Honor Society for Respiratory Care. Sarah L. Coonrad, Lambda Beta Honor Society for Respiratory Care, Phi Theta Kappa. Rachel C. Biot, Lambda Beta Honor Society for Respiratory Care. Mashaz Hassanzada. Kelsey A. Cushman. Demi M. DeWitt. Amber L. Guggens. Yannick Y. Giles. Tyler Thieberge, Lambda Beta Honor Society for Respiratory Care. Roland Valence, Respiratory Therapy. Mariah L. Porter, High Honors, Faculty Award for Outstanding Performance, Lambda Beta Honor Society for Respiratory Care, and highest GPA in the program.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for the graduates of the class of 2019? Southern Maine Community College transforms lives and communities through education and training. We welcome, prepare, and inspire all to learn, succeed, and lead. You have learned, you have succeeded, and you have led. May you continue to do all three. Forevermore, you are a member of the SMCC community, and I'm incredibly proud to call each of you graduates colleagues. Graduates and guests, we ask that you remain seated until the platform party and faculty and staff have marched away. And once again, thank you for being here today, and congratulations to our graduates.